Unfortunately, my last stream didn't go too well due to a SAM problem. So again, we're doing ZClassic, showing you how to mine it, because I had SAM problems last time I tried to do it. So we are redoing the video on ZClassic. Tonight I know I've got sound working, so yeah, my apologies for the last ZClassic video that I did, but here we go. ZClassic, this is their website, and all their links from their website. Now, ZClassic's been out for quite some time. It's a side chain of Zcash, I believe it is, or Zcash. So this is a side chain of it, and it broke away from the original source. So virtually the same thing. Now I'm not here to give financial advice at all. I'm just doing this to show people how to mine the currencies, the different coins that are out there, show you the wallets, how to set them up. If they're simple to set up, just asks you for your username, your password, to create a wallet. I'm not going to run through how to set up a simple wallet. The more complicated ones I will run through with you, but tonight it's a simple wallet. It's the ZclassiC wallet that we'll be using. So ZClassic's been out for a fair time, and the wallet we'll be using tonight is the ZclassiC wallet. It's a multi-asset wallet, which means it holds a variety of different coins. It's quite a good wallet, as you can see from the picture here. Holds more than 200 assets, so it's quite a good wallet to use. Has built-in exchanges in it as well. As you can see, it's gone through quite a few changes over the time, the ZclassiC wallet. So here's mine at present, and as you can see, I hold a variety of different coins. I sold some Snow Gem off. I'm still mining it. I hold some ZClassic, £1 worth of ZClassic, so that's not bad. 28 in Bitcoin Z, 23p in Zero, 19 in Bitcore. So yeah, I've got a few coins worth in here. So ZClassic, this is the ZClassic page. As you can see, I have only mined 3.5 ZClassic, but its total value is worth £1. Now, the miner you will need for this is Gminer. Now, if you're using Linux, you'll download the Linux tar XZ. If you're running Windows, you'll run Windows 64.zip. If you don't have the if you have Windows 7 or something, then you will have to go back through these to find the appropriate one to fit your miner, your operating system. You may have to go back to a very early version of it, so maybe one on, say, 2017 or 2018 version of Gminer. The earlier versions of Gminer did not support AMD, so you have to be careful with Gminer. The latest, I think it's the latest 5 versions of it, or maybe 6. Let's see. No, it's around about mid 2018 they started supporting AMD software. It used to be NVIDIA cards only, Gminer. So just be careful if you're running AMD cards and you're running, say, Windows 7. When you go back, you have to check the version of the software to make sure you've got the correct version that runs AMD, because if it doesn't, it won't be compatible. But for this video, where I run Windows 10, so for me, Gminer is the one that I use. Okay, so once you download it, you open it up, you come put it in a folder. As you can see, I've got Gminer with ZClassic on it already made up. So you'll open that folder and you'll go down to ZClassic. You'll click on that. You'll click on edit. Now, most of this is already put in for you. Now I'm running ZClassic on the 2 miners pool. So you'll change your server to whatever server you want to use. Your port number. The important one is this. Is your address that you get from your ZclassiC wallet. You just click on receive, click on copy. Once that's copied, you can close out of that. Then you go back to the page that you're editing. You put your address in here. Then you put your rig identifier in here. Okay, and your password, I just leave it as X most of the time. Some of them now ask you to change your password from X after a few were hacked, so I've started changing my password on a few of them, but for this we'll leave it as X. So you don't need to worry, because I'll have all this information after the stream in the description below the video, so you don't have to worry about taking this bat file down. Now, the important thing to do when you're saving these is you'll hit save as, and for this I'll put it as 2 because I already have it as 1, and you'll save it as a BAT file. That is a batch file, because if you just leave it as mine ZClassic without the BAT on it, it's just going to make a text folder of that. Okay, so you want to make sure you put the BAT at the end of it. Click on save. Now we'll go back to our ZClassic. As you can see, it's made a batch file here. All you do then is just click on that. It'll open up. It'll take a few seconds for it to start mining and for it to come up. There you go. It's recognized by GPU already. An RX 550 power color series, 4GB. So it's given me a new job. It's recognized on the server. It's slowly coming up. It will now start mining. It's just compiling the there you go. It's just finished compiling the file system on it, and now it'll continue like this and start mining. So it'll just continue mining like that, and eventually it will start pulling up shares. As I said before, we are on the ZClassic website, so I'll drop that down now, open that, pull that back up. This is what you'll get. Now you have day mode, which is really, really bright for me, and you have night mode. So I use the night mode, so it's just changing those two. Now what you'll do is you'll take that address that you've put in, paste it in there. As you can see, I have a few addresses already in use over the time. So you'll put it in there, and it'll, once you accept a share, it will start pulling up on here. So it'll take a while because I'm running one RX 550 at the moment on here. The other one is on another PC, and it's mining SnowGem. So I'm running two different systems, both running RX 550s, the same, exactly the same card, mining on two different PCs. One mining SnowGem, the other mining ZClassic. So you'll run this and it'll start pulling up shares. After 24 hours, you'll probably, as you can see, the last 24 hours I've got 0.28, total paid of 3.5. So that 3.5 gives me £1 in total. So it's not a lot you get, but once you start building that up over time, it will increase. And if you get a decent amount, or the price goes up on it, like it did with SnowGem. I had 222 SnowGem because I was mining SnowGem for a while there. I converted the 222 SnowGem to BTC on the Stex exchange, because the price went up above 305 Satoshis, so I converted that to BTC. So all that now sits in my in my stacks folder at the moment because I've got to get 0.02 before I can 02 BTC before I can swap it over. So I've got to mine some more SnowGem or convert over when I get 5 pounds of coin. I can send it over to my stacks wallet, convert it over to BTC, and then once I reach 0.02 BTC, I can withdraw all that to my blockchain wallet, and then it'll just add up into my blockchain wallet. But as you can see, it's just taking a little time to pull up a share, probably because I'm streaming as well, so the actual number of souls are down. Usually I get around about 7 souls mining ZClassic, up to 8 souls. 8.1 souls is the highest. So it takes time, and the shares build up as you're mining it. So yeah, currently 3.2 souls, down to 2.8 now. But when I'm not streaming, it goes up. It will take time at present to pull any shares up because my number of souls are down. Because the GPU's working on my streaming as well as on my because I'm streaming from the same computer I'm mining on, it will actually drop my rate of solutions that I find. So yeah, but that's basically it. And as I said before, once I finish streaming, I'll put all this information down below, because I do this little information sheet for you, and all this will be in the description below the video once it's completed. After the live stream, I'll put all this information in. I must say thank you to my recent subscribers. And to anyone in the chat. So yeah, no one in the chat tonight, but yeah, so not a problem. But that's basically how you mine ZClassic. I hope everyone understands. But because my number of souls are down tonight, because I am streaming, that I probably won't get a share for quite some time. So anyway, that's that. Now, there are two websites that I do use, and they are to mine. So this is a mining profit calculator. So you basically put in your GPU. This is for AMD. So there is all AMD. All these are AMD. All these are NVIDIA cards, and it tells you what power settings are optimal. So yeah, optimal power settings for each card as well. So it goes as low as 570, but I run a 550 now. 574 gig. Using 1100 with the 0.1% undervolt and an ETH BIOS mod. So we'll try that one because I'm running that and we're mining prog power. Now I don't calculate into my power costs because I only run 36 watts. So 36 watts is absolutely bare bones. So, and it'll tell you Bitcoin interest is the best one to mine. It'll give you 5 cents a day after your power. Now I actually do better than that because I don't calculate in my power costs. I just leave it as 0 and calculate because my power over a week still says BTC, Bitcoin interest, and it says 14 cents now. So yeah, it's still saying Bitcoin interest. So we'll calculate those two and show you. So Snow Gem, Bitcoin 0 is second. So you're making 15 cents on those two. Bitcoin Gold, 14 cents, 13 cents. So that's basically what I'm mining. Snow Gem's the most profitable to mine. But they say Bitcoin interest as well. I don't do nice hash because I run a 2 monitor system. on my PC, it tends to crash my graphics card because my graphics card is comparatively low end in comparison to some of the higher graphics cards like the 5700, the Vegas, or even the NVIDIA cards, the 8 gig 2070s, 2080s, and the 570, 580s are all higher end cards than what I own. So for me, mining these is what I'm doing at the moment, so they don't crash me. The other place to go to is CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap tells you all the relevant prices for all your coins, and you just go down through. Like I know that Snow Gem's around 2.5 cents at the moment, I believe it is. I've got an easy way of doing that. As you can see, I have quite a few. So, and this is my Snow Gem actually mining, but down here it tells you 2.34 now. So it's 2.34 US cents, which is 268 BTC. Or 268 Satoshis, I should say, per coin. And as you can see, I've mined quite a few coins, 185 on here. When I was using both PCs to mine it, I was total paid 260. So got 260 coins in total. 222 of those I've exchanged for BTC. As you can see, the solution rate drops over time, and that's because I've got my laptop actually mining Bitcoin in the other room. I get around about 8,000 Satoshis every 2 weeks from mining on my laptop. It just varies a little bit between 7,000 and 8,000 Satoshis every 2 weeks. Reason being, it's a low-end piece, a low-end low-end laptop, and it uses the Windows Bitcoin miner to mine Satoshis, and it does quite effectively. It gives me about 50 cents, US cents a week, so I'm happy with that. So I'm slowly making money on the laptop as well. But yeah, and so streaming also takes a big part of my bandwidth up. So across my network, so my miners actually drop in share rate as well. So I have to consider that when I'm streaming. so I'm not streaming as often as I'd like to, but as you can see, that's my mining for Snow Gem. It's actually down at the moment. I think the actual market price is slightly down on most coins at present. Yeah, Bitcoin's down 1.46%. Ethereum's down 3.41. Ripple XRP is down 2.3. Bitcoin Cash is down 2.3. Tether's up slightly by 0.53%. Litecoin's down 1.17%. Bitcoin SV is down 4.72%. So yeah, a lot of them are down. Chainlink's actually up 4.93%. And yeah, Zcash is actually down 3.5%. Dogecoin is up 4.41%. Bitcoin Gold's down 3.57%. Ravencoin is down 2.26%. Monero is up 1.57%. These are all the mineable coins I'm talking about at present. Tomato is down 5.6%. So yeah, there's quite a mixed bag in there. Aragon is up 12.59%. So yeah, it's up and down, and the actual price of the coins, as you can see here, it's 8,742.59 for Bitcoin, which is slightly down. This week. So it's always up and down. The prices vary depending on the exchanges as well. So you got to keep an eye on when your coins are going up in price and when they're coming down in price, how many coins you hold, and if you can change them over to BTC, Bitcoin. When the price is high, you change your coins over into BTC, then you hold more BTC. When the price drops, you don't lose as much value as holding the actual coins. As I said earlier, I'm not a financial advisor. Conduct your own due diligence. That's the disclaimer I put on most of my videos. I should put them on all. I'm not a trader, so conduct your own due diligence or consult a financial advisor. I'm neither of the two. Not a financial advisor. I'm not a broker. So don't go by me for investment decisions. I do this for my own benefit, not for anyone else's. So please, and yeah, so please feel free to talk to a financial advisor about any investment decisions. Don't follow me. I'm just here to show you how to mine these coins. If at a later date you decide that you want to mine and you go back and you want to see how to mine these coins, I just do the videos so you can actually see how to mine them. So yeah, I just show you how to mine them. I'm not here to give you financial advice whatsoever. I do this all for my own benefit. I do not make $1 million out of showing people how to mine coins. It's not what I do, and I don't give financial advice. I'm not a paid financial advisor, so please conduct your own due diligence. But anyway, thank you. I'm going to end the stream here as no one's in the chat tonight. You all have a good night, and thank you for stopping by and watching this video after the fact. Take care. Enjoy your night.